Welcome to the Most Inspiring Immigrants in the Maritimes 2021 Virtual Gala. For those who can, please stand for the National Anthem, performed by Reeny Smith. Please welcome your Master of Ceremonies for this evening, Paul MacKinnon. This is the fourth time Paul has hosted this event. By day, Paul is the CEO of Downtown Halifax Business Commission, representing the interests of 1,600 businesses downtown, focusing on advocacy, placemaking, marketing, and membership engagement. He also serves as president of the Downtowns Atlantic Canada.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the 6th annual gala hosted by the great folks at my East Coast Experience. Even though I don't know where you are all sitting exactly right now as you watch this, there's a pretty good chance that you, like me, are in the traditional and unceded lands of the Mi'kmaq people who have inhabited this place, Mi'kmaqi, for thousands of years. We would like to thank and acknowledge them, who were the first to welcome immigrants to these shores, including, of course, my very own ancestors. As the voiceover just said, my name is Paul MacKinnon. This is actually my 4th time acting as host, but of course the first time I've done it virtually. Now, this is going to be a bit of a challenge because though you can see me, I can't see you. Or can I? No, I really can't. The only people that can see you are whoever you're sitting with in your very own home, and of course Bill Gates. So, when I tell a joke, I'm just going to assume that you are laughing just as hard as my cameraman is. Right, Mike? Okay, now we're going to do a little test with Mike. So I'm going to tell a joke and we'll see what happens. So, what did the hamburger name his daughter? Patty. Okay, I can't tell if you're laughing, but I can assure you that Mike here is busting a gut. He actually snorts a little bit when he laughs, which is frankly kind of distracting. Anyway, moving right along. A big thank you to ECMA award-winning artist Reeny Smith for that amazing rendition of our national anthem. Okay, let's move on with the show. I'm coming to you here from the Residence Inn by Marriott in beautiful downtown Halifax. I hope that you all had a chance to come here over the holidays to see the beautiful light displays at Grand Parade, the Waterfront, and Peace and Friendship Park. And I hope now that the restaurants are back open that you'll make a point to come out and continue to support all of our wonderful downtown local businesses, either here in the downtown or in your very own neighborhood. They need your help and assistance, and it'd be a great time to get out and support them again. And speaking of thank yous, we would be remiss, and I would be fired, if we didn't acknowledge and thank our partners. Our presenting partner is RBC. Other partners are Develop Nova Scotia, Cox & Palmer, Global News, Mount St. Vincent University, and St. Mary's University. Now, let's celebrate the most inspiring immigrants in the Maritimes. We have 8 impressive individuals to honor this evening. These remarkable unsung heroes are each trailblazers in their own communities, and it is an honor to play a part in giving them their well-deserved recognition. One of the advantages of going virtual is that the recipients just may have family and friends tuning in from the countries of their birth or anywhere overseas, and if so, a special welcome to them. Now look, we all know that 2020 was a challenging year for everyone. But just as immigrants are often fleeing difficult circumstances, there really is a balance between looking back and looking forward and being optimistic. Pre-COVID, the maritime immigration population was growing. Nova Scotia Immigration Minister Lena Diab, who's with us here tonight, announced that in July, Nova Scotia actually reached an all-time high population, thanks in large part to immigration. Though we've experienced COVID-related delays of visas, international students, etc., there is no reason to believe that we won't be back on track for more unprecedented growth. And thanks to the work of our Atlantic Canadian public health officials, we're now seen as one of the safest places in the world. But immigration isn't just about growth or the economy. Immigrants bring to us their vibrant cultures, their food, their song, their style, and they contribute to what is already a spirited maritime culture. And that only thrives when we share our culture with them and they share with us. We know that not everyone shares this view, so it is important for all of us to continue highlighting all the work that immigrants do. How can we do that? We can support their businesses. We can celebrate at the Mosaic Festival or other local cultural festivals. Most importantly, we can welcome them and we can become their friends. Thank you everyone, once again, for being here. A sincere congratulations to all those being honored tonight, and we hope you enjoy the evening. Now, without further ado, it is my pleasure to welcome to the stage my friend and the founder of my Halifax experience, the one-of-a-kind Ifeanyi Emesih.
Happy New Year and welcome to the 2021 Most Inspiring Immigrants Virtual Gala. I want to express how happy I am that you're taking the time to celebrate with us the wonderful richness our immigrant communities bring to our region. This year, I would like to especially welcome the Regional President of RBC Bank, Christopher Ronald, Member of Parliament, Andy Fillmore, Minister of Immigration, Acadian Affairs, Minister of Labour and Advanced Education, Honourable Lena Metlege Diab. I would like to acknowledge the presence of the President of the Chamber of Commerce, Patrick Sullivan, and all heads and presidents of universities here present. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good evening. The Most Inspiring Immigrants Initiative was created to celebrate the contributions of our rich multicultural traditions that make our communities great. The East Coast and the Maritimes in particular are often the gateway to Canada for so many of our immigrants arriving in our country. Many find a warm welcome when they arrive here and choose to put down roots here. This ceremony honors all the various ways these unsung heroes give back to the communities that have opened their arms to them and allow them to create a new home. The gala is also a celebration of optimism. Everyone here is looking forward to the promise of a 2021 and a return to normalcy. As you can see, we continue to follow all the public health rules. Hence, we're having a virtual gala this year. Highlighting the positive is one thing all the honorees tonight have in common. Just look at their achievements. They have created a positive impact on their communities that inspires and motivates others to push for a fresh start in 2021. We need that fresh start as we try to jumpstart our economy and get people back to work. My East Coast experience is doing its own part in this regard. We continue to develop new ways to celebrate our diversity in our communities, such as our Mosaic Film Festival of Arts and Culture. The second year of our film festival saw attendance rise in spite of the pandemic. Our revenue tripled. We expect this trend to continue in 2021 as we all start to get back to normal. I have always said, and I believe that in adversity, there are hidden blessings and positive lessons to be learned. The pandemic has also taught us new ways to use technology to bring us together, instead of being something that keeps us apart. We want to bring people together, so we are offering a virtual format for the gala this year. We have an incredible lineup of inspiring honorees this year. In spite of everything going on in the world, it was refreshing to read these inspiring stories. While I would love to share the names, I would leave that to the presenters as we go along this evening. The world is threatened in so many ways by diseases, violence, and misunderstanding that we need all the love, the peace, and change we can muster. If the gala can help to do this through its celebration of community and togetherness, then we have achieved everything we hoped it would when it was created. Of course, none of this would be possible without the hard work and dedication of everyone involved. So I'd like to start out by thanking our presenting partner, RBC. Thank you for believing in us, even at a time of uncertainty. I'd like to thank our bronze partners, Cox and Palmer, Developed Nova Scotia, Mount St. Vincent University, St. Mary's University. I'd like to thank our media partners, Global News. I'd like to extend our gratitude to Atlantic Livestream, who is organizing the virtual part of the gala, and Garden Foods and Bar that will be providing dinner to the comfort of your home while you enjoy the gala. To the honorees, all I can say is thank you for sharing your stories with us. Thank you for your leadership and dedication in your communities. Thank you for inspiring all of us. It's an honor to meet you. Keep shining. Before I go, I'd like to encourage us to support small and local businesses as they are the engine of our local economy. We have so much lined up for tonight. Don't go anywhere. Thank you once again for spending your evening with us. We really appreciate it, and Happy New Year once again. I would like to welcome the Regional President of RBC Bank, Christopher Ronald, for his welcome remarks. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Chris Ronald, Regional President, Atlantic Provinces for RBC. I'm absolutely thrilled to be welcoming you to the announcement of this year's Most Inspiring Immigrants in the Maritimes. At RBC, we are proud to celebrate and support newcomers as they establish themselves and strengthen the fabric of our communities. By celebrating such a diverse and accomplished group of winners, this event is a great showcase for the talent, passion, and resiliency that newcomers bring to our country. And there's no question we can draw a lot of inspiration from your stories. For close to 150 years, RBC has been helping newcomers get settled and established in Canada. We understand and are deeply appreciative of the contributions immigrants have made and are making to build and shape our country. At RBC, we talk about diversity and inclusion as a corporate value, not just because it's the right thing to do, because it drives growth and innovation. And today, it's more important than ever. The COVID-19 pandemic has shown the world that we're all interconnected despite race, culture, or country of origin. During these challenging times, awards like these remain a symbol for diversity, resilience, and the importance of coming together as Canadians. In closing, I'd like to congratulate all the nominees. While I know we'd all love to be together to celebrate, I hope that I will have the chance to congratulate you all in person very soon. Thank you and enjoy the show. RBC is honored to present the first award for the 2021 Most Inspiring Immigrants in the Maritimes. This award is given to Pernille Fischer Boulter. The founder of Kisserup International Trade Routes, Pernille brings over 25 years of experience as an international trade expert. As a certified international trade professional, She specializes in supporting small and medium-sized businesses grow through the capacity building and institutional strengthening. Working on projects in over 90 countries worldwide, Pernille has demonstrated success through enabling new business ventures between North and Latin America, the Arctic, Caribbean, Asia, and Europe. Originally from Copenhagen, Denmark, she obtained a Master's of Business from the Copenhagen School of Business and majored in economics, management, and business in the English language. She also has an executive management program and board certification from the INSEAD Business School in France. Given her expertise, Pernille is frequently retained as a keynote speaker on international trade, investment, and entrepreneurship in both the private and public sectors. Pernille, congratulations on being one of the 2021 Most Inspiring Immigrants in the Maritimes.
Thank you so much for this award. Thank you for the recognition, but most of all, thank you to my East Coast experience for creating a platform where we celebrate immigration, diversity, and inclusion. It's an honor and a privilege to be here and accepting this award today. Congratulations also to all the nominees, past, present, and future ones to come. I want to send a very special thank you to the RBC Center for Women in Business, Tanya Presk and Eva Osorio, who provided reference letter for this nomination and who are mentors and colleagues of mine. I'd like to thank my staff, my clients, my suppliers, all of those who made it an enabling environment for me to do what I do every day. I'd like to send a special thank you to Lida Wolf, to Mike Pittman, and to John Risley, who gave me my first working experience in Canada. And I'd like to send a big thank you to friends around the world. I would like to also acknowledge the Government of Canada's enabling environment for immigrants. And I would like to applaud ACOA for the courage to create the Atlantic Immigration Pilot. To the entire team at my East Coast experience, you are trailblazers. This is your 6th year, and I'm so happy to be here to celebrate with you.
We welcome the Honourable Lena Metlege Diab, Minister of Immigration, Minister of Acadian Affairs and Francophonie, and Minister of Labour and Advanced Education for her welcome message.
Good evening. Bonsoir. I'm so pleased to participate in the 2021 Most Inspiring Immigrants in the Maritimes Gala, as we honor immigrants in New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island, and Nova Scotia, whose accomplishments inspire all of us. Je suis ravie de participer au gala de 2021 en hommage aux immigrants les plus inspirants des Maritimes, qui souligne les réalisations des immigrants du Nouveau-Brunswick, de l'île du Prince-Édouard et de la Nouvelle-Écosse, qui nous inspirent. As Minister of Nova Scotia's Office of Immigration, and as an immigrant myself, I'm very much aware of the challenges and opportunities of living in a new place. Your commitment to give back in so many positive ways in your work and in your communities is truly inspiring. As we recognize the award recipients tonight, I want to acknowledge all the nominees. Congratulations to all of you, and thank you. Félicitations à tous et à toutes, et merci. The pandemic has been difficult, particularly with its impact on the mobility of immigrants. Immigration will play an important role in our economy as we recover from this pandemic. My office continues to process applications and work with stakeholders to identify labor needs and with employers who need specialized skills and talent to create economic growth. I am pleased to say that Nova Scotia approved a record number of applications for newcomers in 2020. Over the past year, we approved over 3,500 applications, exceeding our allocation of 3,300 by focusing on skilled newcomers in the essential services. We focused on attracting people in essential services like healthcare and transportation and others. As of October 31, over 3,000 people became permanent residents of Nova Scotia this year. Many healthcare professionals, including continuing care assistants, nurses, and physicians, have arrived since March, providing important care to Nova Scotians. Retaining international students after graduation is a priority for Nova Scotia. And this year, more than 1,000 international graduates chose to stay after their studies and build their lives here. This is a significant increase from 35 international graduates approved in 2014 and is wonderful news. We welcome these intelligent young newcomers to our province and look forward to seeing the positive contribution they will continue to make. I also want to recognize the work of settlement services providers who play a key role in welcoming newcomers and ensuring they have the support they need to adapt to life in Nova Scotia. These dedicated organizations have transformed to deliver services and programming to support newcomers during the pandemic, and we are grateful for their commitment and work. In July 2020, Nova Scotia's population reached an all-time high of 979,351 people, due in large part to immigration. We know that once travel restrictions are lifted, we will see even more people arrive in our province. Many of them will be people that the province has recruited and selected this year, who have the right skills to help boost our economy. These are exciting times. I want to thank you for your dedication to making your new home a better one for everyone. You are trailblazers and leaders who have made a difference in your communities. This brings me great hope for the future, as I know your accomplishments will inspire others. Nova Scotia and the Atlantic region have a lot to offer. We hope to encourage more newcomers to stay, take advantage of the region's amazing opportunities, and flourish in their East Coast home. Thank you for your contribution to our communities and to our province. Your commitment will have a positive impact for years to come. Merci pour votre contribution à nos communautés et à notre province. Votre engagement aura un impact positif pour les années à venir.
Well, we are right on schedule. Look at the time, we've already given out one award. At this pace, we should have you all tucked into bed by 2 a.m. Just kidding, we're gonna pick up the pace a little bit. But I hope you're enjoying things so far. And in particular, we hope you're enjoying your meal that you've got in front of you, hopefully. Hats off to the organizers on arranging for a virtual gala with a 3-course meal in your very own home. The food is being provided by Garden Food Bar and Lounge on Queen Street, right across from the Central Library. The Garden is owned by a recipient of a Most Inspiring Immigrant Award last year, Mr. Karash Rad. I've eaten there quite a number of times with Karash, and so I know that you're enjoying the meal. It's really good. If he has not given me my meal yet, even though, it's getting pretty late on a Friday night, but he says no food until I'm done the show. So maybe a snack, just to tide me over? No? Okay, back to the show. For our next performance, please welcome to the stage the incomparable Reeny Smith.
things from the past that keep you bound. I've been lost so long, don't know if I can be found. And I can see the light, but I have no strength to reach. I'm so tired of fighting just to breathe. And I pray this cloud can hold me, 'cause I'm tired of falling. I pray the sun won't burn me, 'cause I'm tired of hiding. Time to turn over a new leaf, come into my own. And now is my moment to be free. It's time for you to take over your life. It's time for you to finally see the light. It's time for you to let everything go. It's time for you to let everyone know it's your life. I don't know who to trust, but still I'll take a risk. Trying to reach the top, starting from the abyss. Trying harder and harder, yeah. But I'm gonna make it out, even if it means I die. And I pray this cloud can hold me, 'cause I'm tired of falling. And I pray the sun won't burn me, 'cause I'm tired of hiding. Turn over a new leaf, come into my own. Now is my moment to be free. Yeah, it's time for you to take over your life. It's time for you to finally see the light. It's time for you to let everything go. It's time for you to let everyone know. It's time for you to take over your life. It's time for you to finally see the light. It's time for you to let everything go. It's time for you to let everyone know. Your past don't wanna let go, but it can't hold you no more. Don't let it bring you down. Don't let it stop you now. But keep looking up instead. Don't stop till you get ahead. You can reach all your goals. All you gotta do is take control.
Now please join me in welcoming back to the stage Mr. Chris Ronald with RBC.
Next, I'm pleased to announce another deserving award winner, Randy Headley. Arriving from Guyana in 2003 to study at Mount St. Vincent University in Halifax, Randy quickly made a mark. A student in the Business Administration Co-op program, he also played varsity sports, was the International Students President in 2006 to 2007, participated in student societies, and completed 2 co-op work terms in the Admissions Registrar's Office. Taking his education one step further, while working full-time in the Registrar's Office, Randy completed his Master's of Arts in Education, Lifelong Learning, through the Mount. His thesis was the learning experience of students of African descent at Mount St. Vincent University. And it looked back at Black students' experiences through the lens of Afrocentricity and critical race theory. Today, he has a new role as Black Student Advisor. In this role, Randy's focus is on empowering and assisting the university's students of African ancestry, while also strengthening and encouraging the entire Black community at the university. And on top of all that, he also volunteers at the board of directors at the Delmore Buddy Day Learning Institute, and is currently vice chair. Plus, he and his wife have 3 young children at home. Randy, your achievements are truly inspiring. Congratulations on this award. On behalf of RBC, congratulations once again to all the winners tonight. We continue to wish you success in all your achievements. Please stay tuned as we have an exciting evening ahead.
To the jury, you have spent countless hours reviewing the lives of the nominees. And although we are all winners, you have decided. Thank you for choosing me. At the age of 13, one of my high school teacher, George, said to us, "What you do today are the stories your grandchildren will hear about you. So live each day for them." I'm glad I listened. And now my grandchildren will hear this story. To my friends and family and invited guests who took the time to witness this award ceremony today, thank you for your unwavering support. It is because of your influence, your teaching, and your confidence in me, I'm able to stand here today to say thanks. Thanks especially to the Delmore Buddy Day Learning Institute and the MSVU community for your trust and unwavering support. To my wife and children, you've always been my #1 supporter. Thanks for being there always. Thanks again to everyone, and have a blessed night.
Calling on Jennifer Angel, President and CEO of Develop Nova Scotia, to present an award to Duane Jones.
Honoring Duane Jones for his vision and leadership in our community. Duane Jones is an artist, a designer, and an information manager from Bermuda. He moved to Halifax in 2000 to pursue his studies at the Nova Scotia College of Art and Design after graduating from Bermuda College. He went on to achieve a master's in information management from Dalhousie University. Duane is the founder of Art Pays Me, a clothing brand and podcast that motivates artists to embrace their strengths to achieve financial and creative empowerment. He's also the Records and Information Manager for the Dalhousie University Faculty of Medicine. He's president of the NASCAD Alumni Association, and he's the alumni representative on the NASCAD Board of Governors. Duane's been nominated for the Coast Best of Halifax Reader's Choice Award, twice for fashion design and once for podcasting. The Art Pays Me podcast was recognized in the new and noteworthy section of iTunes when it debuted in 2019. And Duane's been featured on CBC, CTV, Global, The Coast, Halifax Magazine, News 95.7, the Revision Path podcast, the Clients from Hell podcast, the Royal Gazette, and on many other platforms. Duane is an experienced speaker. He's presented at the Canadian Conference on Medical Education, at PodCamp Halifax, the Halifax Pop Explosion, Social Media Day Halifax, Atlantic Fashion Week, the Black Business Initiative Summit, and he's hosted live events in collaboration with E3C, Creative Kick, and Soli Productions. Congratulations, Duane, for being named one of the 2021 Most Inspiring Immigrants in the Maritimes. Well done. We wish you the very best of luck in all of your future endeavors.
So I just want to say thank you to the people who nominated me. Thank you to the friends who wrote in support of my nomination. And of course, thank you to the judges for including me in this distinguished list of immigrants and just people who choose to actively make the Maritimes their home every single day. I want to give a shout out to Bermuda, the place that made me. Shout out to the elders, the friends, the family who laid the foundation for who I am today. You know, a big thank you to my parents for instilling a certain work ethic in my brother and I, for always just from everything, from making sure our school uniform was completely pressed and clean every single day, to making sure that our grades were at a certain standard, even when mine slipped a lot, encouraging us to go on to pursue further education and have successful careers, and most of all, to be well-mannered and be good people. I want to thank my wife, because Natasha, she's the one who every day is the support for me, who keeps me motivated, keeps me structured, helps me when I'm not believing in myself and just needing that extra push. And despite having a busy career of her own, she's always been there. And then I also want to thank my daughters, Ava and Alla. Thank you for being the biggest inspiration for me in all of this. I do most of this for me. I see the two of them when I look at them, and I see myself, except way more talented versions of me at that age. So I just really hope that them seeing their dad get an award like this will inspire them the same way that they inspire me. Thank you.
Well, I'm back on again. Sorry about that. Just gave me a granola bar to help me get through to the end of the show. Anyway, I hope you're all enjoying your meals. I bet a few of you were probably even eating during the national anthem, weren't you? Talking to you, Patrick. Anyway, I hope you're having a good time. I know I am. And it really is an honor to be celebrating the recipients here with you. Now, it's time for another musical performance, and you are in for a treat. Our next act, Colors of Africa, performed at last year's gala, and it was amazing. They did a couple songs, they stuck around after the show and jammed. It was terrific, and if you haven't heard them before, you're going to love them. Please help me welcome Colors of Africa.
This
Colors of Africa, a band that loves the sound of Africa, out of Africa, or lovers of Africa. And today we're giving you a tour of the West and the South of Africa. Enjoy. You know this one, let's do it together. Jerusalem, Ikayalami.
Please welcome Dr. Summerby Murray, President of St. Mary's University.
Good evening, everyone. Bonsoir tout le monde. I am Rob Summerby Murray, President and Vice-Chancellor of St. Mary's University. Last year, at this time, we were packed in a bustling room, complete with dinner service and a live band. People were exchanging high fives and standing shoulder to shoulder for photographs. Although we are not together in person this year, I know that the celebration and inspiration continues, even if virtually. The pandemic has forced a great deal of change. All of us have made adjustments in our institutions, our businesses, and in our lives. But it's also important to note that a great deal went right in Maritime Canada, even during a pandemic. For example, Nova Scotia's population reached a new record high in July 2020, thanks to immigration. The Nova Scotia government processed record numbers of applications from newcomers. And in 2020, over 1,000 international students chose to stay in Nova Scotia after graduation. And the important Study and Stay program is now expanded across Atlantic Canada. In 2020, New Brunswick also continued to push through increased nominations for residency despite the pandemic. And Prince Edward Island vowed that immigration remains key to future growth, now and for the long term. Universities are doing our part, lobbying governments to make sure international students are treated fairly, can continue to arrive here safely, and with access to postgraduate work permit opportunities. Researchers at St. Mary's University are advising on how to improve immigration policy to attract and retain highly talented people to our region, people just like you, our award winners tonight. Each year, including last year, we continued to make progress, adding more people, opening new businesses, employing additional workers. The institutions and companies who are sponsors this evening all know the benefits of sticking to a strategy and standing by your values in difficult times. Together, we share those same values. Standing up for diversity, equity, and inclusion. Standing up against racism. Standing up for open borders and warm welcomes. Standing up against isolationism and protectionism. Now, it's one thing for established businesses and large organizations to adopt the right principles and stay on track, to push for more immigrants, a better permanent residence process, for online applications and smooth entry procedures. And we all needed to maintain the course during the pandemic, and for the most part, it has worked and worked well. We are stronger for it. But it is yet another thing for individuals like you to make the greater commitment to give up so much and to opt for the new opportunities and new lives here in the Maritimes. As a university president at one of Canada's foremost international universities, I am privileged to bring many newcomers to our shores and to nurture many more to make that crucial decision to come and stay. I see firsthand what that personal commitment means. Tonight, we can choose to look at the troubling times around us, a global pandemic, geopolitical tensions, political nationalism, human rights issues, and environmental change. But we can also choose to seek inspiration and hope from human endeavor in the face of challenge, from the individual stories of so many of the people joining this gala tonight. We have heard from several award winners, individuals with unique stories to tell, and there are many more to come. Your challenges and triumphs are emblematic of our times. You stand for the resilience and inspiration we all seek. On behalf of St. Mary's University, I congratulate all the award winners this evening. It's time to celebrate your achievements as the most inspiring immigrants of 2021. Félicitations, congratulations.
calling on Marie Chapman, President and CEO of the Canadian Museum of Immigration at Pier 21, to present an award for Ramya Rangalle.
I'm pleased to be honoring Ramya Rangalle for her leadership and vision in the community. Originally from Sri Lanka, Ramya Rangalle currently works as the Human Resources Manager at the Canadian Museum of Immigration at Pier 21, here at the museum. In addition to this, Ramya coordinates the museum's Welcome Home to Canada program. This program provides 6-month paid work experience at the museum to new immigrants and refugees facing barriers to employment. Ramya is a supporter of the Halifax Partnership Connector program and a board member with the VON Community Corporation in Halifax. Congratulations, Ramya, for being named one of the most inspiring immigrants in the Maritimes. You certainly are an inspiration to me.
Thank you, my East Coast experience, for nominating and awarding me this award for the most inspiring immigrants of the Maritimes. And I also want to thank you to the lovely team at the Canadian Museum of Immigration at Pier 21. Thank you.
Hello, it's me again. Just to check in and make sure you're all still enjoying the show. Maybe you're wondering about the change of clothes here. Well, to be honest, I just know a lot of you are watching this in your pajamas right now. And I thought, hey, if they can do that, why can't I? And now I'm kind of regretting not asking for a new housecoat for Christmas. Anyway, the show must go on. I do hope that you are comfortable, and we are in the home stretch. I may go get my suit back on after this next bit. But in the meantime, please welcome back to the stage, Colors of Africa.
Africa, oh yeah, Africa, oh my nyeba, Africa, 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 Africa. Africa, oh yeah, Africa, oh my nyeba, Africa, 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 Africa.
Ça fait danser, oh Afrique.
All right, done with West Africa. Let's head back down to the South for a fun time. Come on. I know you know this one. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
We welcome back the Honourable Lena Metlege Diab, Minister of Immigration, Minister of Acadian Affairs and Francophonie, and Minister of Labour and Advanced Education, to present an award for Christine Chin Yang.
Christine King Yang was born in Fujian, China, and came to Halifax, Nova Scotia in 2012 as an international student to pursue a Bachelor of Business Administration degree at Mount St. Vincent University. Through the tremendous support of her university network and local community, Christine quickly embraced her life here in the Atlantic region as a Nova Scotian and as a beloved Haligonian. After her graduation in 2015, she started out her career as a program coordinator with Halifax Partnership's Connector program. This program helps new immigrants and recent graduates grow their professional network to build successful careers in Nova Scotia. In 2017, Christine joined the Nova Scotia Department of Intergovernmental Affairs as International Relations Officer, focusing on the China market. With Nova Scotia's growing relations in China, Christine transformed her unique skills and cultural knowledge to build bridges between the two regions. Christine has played an instrumental role in strengthening the intergovernmental, economic, cultural, education, and health partnerships between Nova Scotia and several provinces in China. Her work in the department has echoed across government through alignment of government policies and sector development. Christine is very passionate about Nova Scotia's community and acknowledging its diversity. She spends much of her time serving her community. She currently serves as the Vice Chair of the inaugural Women's Advisory Committee for Halifax and as a Board of Director on the Canadian International Council, Halifax branch. In her spare time, Christine enjoys discovering all the beautiful landscapes Nova Scotia has to offer. Félicitations, congratulations, Christine, for being named one of the 2021 Most Inspiring Immigrants in the Maritimes, and we wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
Good evening, everyone. I am honored and excited to be recognized as one of the most inspiring immigrants in the Maritimes, alongside this inspirational immigrant leader. Thank you to my East Coast experience for celebrating the positive moments in these challenging times. I would like to thank Ms. Haluga Yoyama for nominating me for this award. I'm also so grateful for the tremendous support from my fellow colleagues and friends at Mount St. Vincent University, Halifax Partnership, and the Nova Scotia Department of Intergovernmental Affairs over the years. Thank you for providing me with wonderful opportunity, a platform to grow from an international student to a young professional who is passionate about my community. I am thankful for everyone who has helped me to build my professional and personal network in this new country. You have made me feel so welcome and at home. And last but certainly not least, I want to thank my parents who are watching with us virtually tonight from the other side of the world. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for your unwavering support and your unconditional love. 8 years ago, I come from my hometown, Fujian, China, to Nova Scotia, Canada, to fulfill my dreams. Like many newcomers, I faced challenges, change, and excitement. But today, I'm proud to be here with you all and call myself a Haligonian, a Nova Scotian, and an East Coaster. It is truly exciting to witness and to be part of the growth in this region. Diversity is Canada's strength. Here on the East Coast, we have a great tradition of welcoming people from all around the world. On a closing note, I would like to take the opportunity to challenge our East Coaster to continue to be welcoming. Open your heart and your arm to newcomers. I also encourage all international students and new immigrants to get involved in your community. And don't think of yourself as an outsider. If I can do it, you can do it too. Thank you.
Please welcome Nicole Johnson, President and CEO of EduNova Cooperative Limited, to present an award to Aris Hernandez.
Honoring Aris Hernandez for his vision, leadership, and continued support of international students. Aris Hernandez, originally from Veracruz, Mexico, came to Halifax at the age of 17 to complete high school. This is when he knew he had found his home away from home. Aris studied business administration at Mount St. Vincent University, where he was recognized as a student leader across campus for his work and volunteer efforts with the International Student Center and also with the Student Union. At this point, Aris knew he wanted to stay in Nova Scotia and to help international students settle here. He is currently the retention coordinator at EduNova, where he supports international students to stay in Nova Scotia through the Study and Stay program. Congratulations, Aris, on being named one of the most inspiring immigrants in the Maritimes. We wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
I am truly honored to be recognized with such a significant award. It is 10 years since I arrived in Nova Scotia to complete high school, and I feel lucky to have found such a community-driven province. I am always thankful for the opportunity to give back to my community. This is reflected during my studies at the Mount, my current role with the Mount Alumni Association, involvement in the Newcomers Mentorship Program, and non-for-profit events across Nova Scotia. Making Nova Scotia a place that welcomes all with open arms would always be one of my passions, as I believe this province is a wonderful place to live. I'm also grateful to be working with such a great team at EduNova, where we provide support and resources for international students to help them stay in Nova Scotia. I've been able to meet incredible international students and graduates through this program, who are now part of our labor force, and it has been a pleasure to work with each one of them. Being part of the LGBTQ2+ immigrant community has taught me that there will always be challenges, but with the right supports and right people around you, things can and will get better. I want to encourage all newcomers in our province to remember where and how their journey started and to be proud of how far they've come. I want to thank my family for their encouragement and support through all these years in pursuing my dream to come to Canada. I want to thank my friends, mentors, and my partner for their love and learnings. And I want to thank my East Coast experience for providing us with a wonderful platform to showcase immigrants across our region tonight. May your 2021 be full of health, happiness, and success. Thank you, merci, gracias.
Now please welcome back to the stage, Ms. Reeny Smith.
Hey, alright, let's get together, get this right, with unbelievable light, with ultra light. It's better late than never, keep love inside. Tell me, why are we a fall apart world when the power of love is a perfect cure? Hey, love trumps money, don't turn it down. Why are we a fall apart world when the power of love is the perfect cure? Yeah, love trumps money, love trumps money. Hey, okay, some are broken, but some are woken. Minds open, you know. Some exploding, way provoking, and now we're refocusing. Someone tell me why are we a fall apart world when the power of love is the perfect cure? Yeah, love trumps the money. Oh, don't turn it down. Why are we a fall apart world when the power of love is the perfect cure? Yeah, love trumps the money. Whoa, comes Monday, why are we a full world where the power of love is the perfect year? Life drops some money, don't turn it down. Why are we a full world when the power of love is the perfect year? Life drops some money.
Our next presenter has been a huge supporter of immigration. He's a tireless champion for his constituents, and that's Halifax Member of Parliament, Andy Fillmore. Now, since March, I've been on video calls with business, labor, and government representatives between 1 and 3 times a week. And Andy has been very active on all those calls. And I've really come to appreciate how hard he has worked, especially these past 10 months. He worked so hard that I will absolutely forgive him for copying my hairstyle. It's my pleasure to introduce MP Andy Fillmore.
Good evening, everyone. Andy Fillmore here, Member of Parliament for Halifax, and I'm so pleased to join you for this virtual celebration of the most inspiring immigrants of the Maritimes. I first want to say thank you to Ify and the team at My East Coast Experience and their sponsors for organizing this event, and for giving us the opportunity to applaud and thank newcomers to our region for their outstanding contributions to our communities. As a Member of Parliament, I have the privilege of attending a great number of citizenship ceremonies, and I must say, it's a profoundly uplifting and patriotic experience. Seeing the smiles of families from around the world as they take their oath of citizenship and officially become Canadians lets me see firsthand the passion that newcomers have for this place, their new home. And it doesn't stop there. Carrying with them their rich cultural background and wealth of experience, they pour themselves into Canada and make this place better for all of us. They open small businesses, create jobs, they attend our universities, and apply their talents to our emerging sectors. They bolster our community through acts of charity and so much more. So, on behalf of the Prime Minister and the Government of Canada, and from my heart, I want to congratulate the winners of tonight's awards and thank you for your contribution to the Maritimes. Have a wonderful evening.
Calling on Patrick Sullivan, President and CEO at Halifax Chamber of Commerce, to present an award to Mohamed Bagha.
Honoring Mohamed Bagha for his vision, leadership, and dedication to the community. Mohamed moved to Canada from Kenya to further his education in 2000. As a newcomer, through hard work and dedication, he is able to call Canada home today as the Managing Director of the St. John Newcomers Centre in New Brunswick. He's been involved in the newcomer settlement sector for over 10 years. Mohamed is very passionate in carrying out the mission of the St. John Newcomers Centre to improve the socio-economic well-being of Greater St. John by supporting newcomer settlement and promoting multiculturalism. He wants to see communities across Atlantic Canada thrive through diversity, like St. John, where newcomers actively participate in society by fully contributing their talent, skills, and culture. Mohamed believes newcomer contributions act as a catalyst to improve economic conditions and cultivate cultural understanding that aids in enriching the lives and living standards of everyone in communities across Atlantic Canada. Mohamed is excited to be involved in the newcomer settlement services and integration field because he himself has experienced what being a newcomer is like. He wants to be part of the solution that makes it easier for newcomers to thrive and succeed in Atlantic Canada. Mohamed holds a Master of Interdisciplinary degree focusing on community economic development from the University of New Brunswick. Congratulations, Mohamed, for being named one of the 2021 Most Inspiring Immigrants in the Maritimes, and we wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Thank you, Mohamed.
Good evening, distinguished guests, colleagues, family, friends, ladies and gentlemen. Before I start, I would like to acknowledge the traditional unceded territories of the Willistek, Malisat, the Mi'kmaq, the Passamaquoddy, and all other unceded First Nation territories that compose what we call the beautiful Maritime provinces, from where I stand to accept this evening's auspicious award. Today, I come to you via video feed, instead of standing in front of a podium, because the world has turned upside down since March due to the global pandemic. However, as a proud Maritimer, I can say we have done better than the rest of the world. It is because we believe in each other, hence we care of our neighbors, our parents, and grandparents, our friends, and we understand by following the rules we can keep safe. My name is Mohamed Bagha. I'm originally from Kenya, came to Canada in the year 2000 and found a small paradise right here in the Maritimes. This is only one of the reasons why I love the Maritimes, but it is far beyond why I love the Maritimes. The Maritime provinces are the best to stay because consistently we have been the friendliest in Canada, probably the world. During my first days, I was surprised how friendly the people were. For example, the bus driver greeted everyone as they entered the bus and chatted with us, even waited for us every Saturday morning. This came as a surprise because unlike in central Canada or other parts of the world, there was no verbal communication, just putting your fare in the tea box. Also, the food, being able to get fresh lobster off the harbor or picking blueberries right in the fields, seemed not possible in concrete jungles of large cities. Living by the water was always refreshing, waking up to serenity, while grocery stores and work were 10 minutes away. They provided an urban and creative space where maritime music is always bustling. Also, there's a lot to do, either on the water or on land. I visited most of the Maritimes and have always been impressed. Whether it was whale watching in the Bay of Fundy, driving across the Green at Magnetic Hill in New Brunswick, or driving the majestic Confederation Bridge to PEI, or visiting the end of Green Gables in Cavendish, or visiting Citadel Hill in Halifax, or exploring the Quebec Trail in Cape Breton Island. The Maritimes is full of history, character, good food, good views, and good people. It is certainly a place I have enjoyed every moment exploring and calling home. It has inspired me and certainly will inspire many others who come home after me. I am overwhelmed with the gratitude to have been selected to be one of the recipients of the Most Inspiring Immigrants in the Maritimes Award. I would like to take a moment to reflect on all the support I have received and continue to receive right here at home in the Maritimes. I am so honored to be an immigrant who chose to make this part of Canada home and today be recognized by my East Coast experiences and hopefully inspire others to stay, grow, and happily call the Maritime provinces their home. In half of my entire professional career, I've had one goal and only one goal, that is to grow a region through newcomer settlement integration. This accomplishment is not something that I can cherish alone, as there are many others who deserve to be part of the accomplishment, and I share this award with them this evening. I would like to thank my wife, Zainab, and my parents for their support throughout my journey in life in Canada and the Maritimes. They continue to support me emotionally and keep me going in the most challenging situations. I would also like to thank my nominator, colleague, and friend, Emily MacKinnon, for her belief and drive in helping newcomers and for nominating me to showcase that I deserved this award. I would like to show my deepest appreciation to my referees, Dr. Emin Chivi, Dr. Zuyan Guyen, and Beth Snow for providing outstanding letters of support that highlighted the work we continue to do together that makes a difference in our communities and across this region. I would also send a big thank you to my team at the St. John Newcomer Center. Emily, Lena, Lena, Dua, William, Celestine, Beatrice, Guy, Tavia, Sama, Valentine, and many others who work hard every day to welcome and settle newcomers in our region. Lastly but not least, I want to have a shout out to the very many partners who continue to touch my life, that of my team, and newcomers around this region, with their continued efforts in helping newcomers and immigrants and racialized people make Maritimes their home. I want to share this award with all of you this evening because you all deserve more. My hope is that this recognition inspires others and other immigrants to work hard and be best of who they are in the Maritimes. Remember, if my accomplishments can make a difference, so can yours. I will continue my efforts to continue making the Maritime provinces the best place for immigrants and newcomers to succeed and thrive, and look forward to continuing bringing positive change and innovation for the communities to prosper for many years to come. I'm humbled and appreciated this evening. Thank you again to my East Coast experiences and all the sponsoring partners, RBC, Global Media, Cox & Palmer, Develop Nova Scotia, and Mount St. Vincent University for this auspicious award. I hope you enjoy the rest of the gala and have a wonderful evening.
Welcome Dr. Mary Bluchart, President of Mount St. Vincent University, to present an award to Kenneth Oguzie.
Kenneth Oguzie is an international trade specialist and diversity and inclusion consultant residing in Nova Scotia since 2014. Born in Nigeria, Ken considers himself a global citizen, having lived in Asia, Europe, Africa, and presently North America. A master's graduate of social policy and development from the London School of Economics, he is presently the CEO of Africa-Canada Trade and Investment Venture, an organization that promotes international trade and business between Canada and West Africa, both within the private sector as well as creating public sector collaborations. He is also a senior diversity consultant with the Nova Scotia Public Service Commission and the vice president of the Development of Ocean Technical Capacity with African Nations, a Canada West Africa not-for-profit initiative. He is a prominent member of the Nigerian community and a recent recipient of the Distinguished Nigerian in Nova Scotia Award for his contribution to the Nigerian as well as the West African community. Ken's organization, ACTIV, in partnership with NSBI, hosted the first ever West Africa Nova Scotia Trade and Business Summit in 2018. This landmark event was attended by multiple businesses from West Africa and Canada, including government officials from both regions and key players in the international trade industry. Ken has supported numerous immigrants from across the world in settling in Nova Scotia and other provinces across Maritime Canada. Congratulations, Ken, for being named the most inspiring immigrant in the Maritimes.
I'm extremely honored to be receiving such an important award, and I'm grateful for the recognition I have received for my work, because I'm very sure that every nominee for this award was as capable, if not more, of winning this award. Thank you so much, my East Coast experience. Thank you, RBC, and appreciation as well to my family, my business team here in Nova Scotia, as well as in West Africa. I would also like to give a special thank you to ISANS, Moja Alia specifically, for giving me the opportunity and giving me my first job here when I landed in Nova Scotia 8 years ago. I have faced several challenges in my experience as an immigrant, having lived in 5 different countries across different continents. But I have also been given multiple learning opportunities and met so many amazing people, so many blessed immigrants. We are blessed and lucky to live in a welcoming country called Canada. Not perfect, but definitely a leader in diversity and inclusion. It is important for us all to acknowledge the past, present, and future contributions of 4 generations of immigrants. These are the most resilient, strong, and hardworking individuals you ever meet, and they will continue breaking boundaries in their host countries. Kudos to all the businesses, the employers, the individuals who have granted opportunities to immigrants to pursue their dreams, their careers, and all their ambition. I dedicate this award to every immigrant in Canada and globally, and I hope we can continue moving mountains and demonstrate to our children and future generation that anything is possible. We will keep supporting each other, we will keep working and supporting our host community, and collectively we can all grow, for we rise by lifting others. Thank you.
Once again, let's rise up and give a big hand to the class of 2021 Most Inspiring Immigrants in the Maritimes. No, I mean it. Actually, get up off your couch and clap your hands. See, I'll demonstrate. Doesn't really feel the same when we're not together. But hopefully, fingers crossed, next year we'll do this all together. I know that you're joining me in celebrating tonight's recipients: Pernille, Randy, Duane, Ramya, Christine, Aris, Mohamed, and Kenneth. Today, you've been recognized for your vision and your leadership in your various communities. And once again, I'd like to thank all of our partners who make this all possible. RBC, our presenting partner, Develop Nova Scotia, Cox & Palmer, Global News, Mount St. Vincent University, and St. Mary's University. Also, a big thank you to Garden Food Bar and Lounge and Atlantic Livestream. And last but not least, our founder, Ifeanyi Emesih. Thanks to all of you for tuning in, and we'll end the show with another performance by Colors of Africa. Good night, everybody.
Very cold, carry me away, far from the circus that never breaks. Hey, 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 hey. Going home, where this road goes I already know, where everybody cares for one another.